It's Sunday morning, November 30th, last day in November here in Fairbanks. I'm out on my bike for a ride, and I was like, why don't I take these people who watch me on Twitch, why don't I take them for a little ride around Fairbanks while the light is out. We're getting a little bit of a sunrise. It's almost 10:30, 11 here, so the sun is looking good behind me. This is one of my favorite dumpsters. Used to throw up behind it. Just joking. But anyway, I'll take you on a tour. Oh, because it's really peaceful here, so I should be able to switch it around and ride and kind of show you things. Like, this is the sidewalk that I ride down. This is a one-way street. Leads right to my house. You got to cross Airport Way. Let's go down here. That big red building up at the end of this road is the fire department, and that's Cushman Street. We're in the business district of Cushman Street, though. So, and sorry about the video being this direction, not horizontal, but it's easier to hold. And there's snow on the trees. It's about 20 degrees, unseasonably warm. But I'll tell you what, 20 degrees and a little bit of wind, and my hand's getting cold. So what I'm gonna do is pull over here by one of my other favorite dumpsters and put a glove on, because that's what you gotta do. Oh, look, the Church of Christ is crowded this morning. God bless them, everyone. But you gotta remember, here, I'll turn this like this. There's the sky. Is that Fairbanks weather will kill you in the winter if you're not smart. And if it doesn't kill you, it might just hurt you real bad. Give you some frostbite. Sometimes it'll just freeze the ground underneath your feet. So solid, right? Oh, I should have turned this around. You guys don't want to look at me. It'll freeze that ground so solid that, yeah, you got to wear spikes. One more glove, guys. Thanks for your patience. There's beautiful Fairbanks. Yeah, so now we'll ride around, and I'll show you what it's like to live here and ride around on a bicycle in the winter. Now, I got this thing 3 winters ago. I used to have a cheaper bike. This one with the studs, oh, what a game changer. I used to fall all the time on this crap, and it's solid hard. So it's good to have a nice bike if you're gonna bike in the winter. It's still something that we do up here. Some of us have to. Okay, I didn't have a car for years because I lived alone. I wasn't married, and I just taken care of me and the cat, and I could get by. There's the Warner B. Cummins Fire Department. I could get by on just a bicycle, but when you partner up with somebody and you think about both your needs, it's like, so we got a car, and I haven't been riding as much, man, and I'm so out of breath. Can you hear it? But it's good for me because it reminds me that you can recover your breath. You can recover your health. You can recover so many things because that's the way life is actually designed. So where are we at? Okay, we're gonna cut through the Townhouse Motel. They have kitchenettes and a vacancy. I wouldn't recommend it. There's Frank's Menswear. I've never been in there. But I guess they sell menswear. Yeah. We got LA Nails over there. Get in the crosswalk here. Oh, here's the police department. I do my best to let them do their best. Bless them on a Sunday. It's over here. Little bit of traffic on Cushman Street. This is Cushman Street, 9th Avenue. There's Wilson and Company. The old City Hall. Where's it, the City Hall now? I think it's... This usually has... These beds are usually full of stuff. Vegetables and things. Yeah, that's the City Hall building. City Hall of Fairbanks. The Golden Heart City, they call it. Pretty groovy. Hope this stream is coming through good for you. So, yep, this is downtown Fairbanks. Can I get across? Oh, I can get across. I'm gonna do it. Across Cushman Street. Get a better view. So Music Dave's been here for 17 winters in a row. Look, I used to live like that. And sometimes it can get heartbreakingly rough. I used to work at Sadler's, one of my first jobs here of any serious value. Our fire department. The Golden Heart Bingo. Whew. This used to be an old bank. This used to be a Wells Fargo bank. Now it's a big bingo hall. A lot of bingo, bars, and churches. But yep, this is South Cushman Street in wintertime. Got some folks on the sidewalk up here. I'm gonna go around them, give them their space. This is the bus terminal, the Max Sea Lion Transit Center. A lot of folks take refuge there a lot. So, yeah, pretty groovy. There ain't no buses on Sunday, but we're not worried about any of that. Let me see. There's a coffee shop over here I wanted to show you. They got a little stage. I might talk to them about. Now there's a little brewery. They're closed up. McCafferty's coffee shop right there. Yeah, it looks like they're open too. I should grab my guitar and come down here and do a little thing once in a while, but I don't know how they'd receive it. The Intergalactic Alaskan Folk album or anything. They'd probably like a different kind of love, but last time I was in there, Mom and Pop were playing a lot of covers and old feel-good tunes, and I get it, there's a place for that, but I like new things. It's a new day, it's a new time. Let's change, or at least let's write some new songs. Let's sing some new songs. Let's stop singing the same old depressing stuff, you know, the dysfunctional love songs. Let's sing some that lift us up. I'm writing a few. I'm working on it. I think Preguntas is like that. It really lifts me up as far as one of my love songs. Doesn't leave me on a, well, try again next time feeling. So this here is kind of downtownish. I'm going real slow. I usually boogie through here on my bike. This probably won't be a super long one. I'm going to get you down to the river. I'm going to show you that antler arch that I was casting from, or, you know, like I had in the background last night when I did my live cast. I'm gonna bike you down there and show you it really exists if I don't get run over. Oh, look, it's my turn. But, you know, they don't care sometimes when they're slipping on the ice. They'll just run right over you. I think I'll go this way. Get away from some of that traffic. Nice wide sidewalk. I'm gonna roll past you on your left. I'm gonna wish you a great day. Great day. Oh yeah. Oh, so there's. Oh, I missed the Mecca Bar. Fuck. You know, you don't want to miss the Mecca Bar. It's a landmark. Anyway, all these shops been around forever and ever. That one just closed though. It's for sale if anybody wants to buy a cool shop here in downtown Fairbanks. One of our best businesses is the creperie right there. I eat there, and it's pretty groovy. It's yummy. You know, gets really busy in the summer. Can't get in there. Okay, here's a mural on the side of a building. There's another one on the other side. I'll take you and see. So this is pretty cool, huh? That's fireweed, or it's supposed to be fireweed. And there's a lady sewing. Pretty groovy. All right, well, guess what it's time to do? Stop here at the Golden Heart Plaza and switch hands. Because I want to keep filming, but my hands are kind of cold. And I can ride a bike with my left hand or my right. Because I'm an ambidextrous bicycling fool. So only that church way over there is the little Catholic church. This is the Golden Heart Square. We should roll into that. Check it out. Because this place, boy, this could be the turning point for Fairbanks. You know, we've lost so much tourism. I haven't seen anybody in the last, since 2020, tourism is over, you know. But this statue is funny. It's called First Family, and it's a bunch of white people with their dogs. And then there's a bunch of plaques around, you know, of all the industry that was built here, you know, to start Fairbanks. And it's like, they forget that something was going on here before that. There were families here before that. Anyway, I'll roll you down by the river. There's the clock. This clock tower, now, it usually rings every 15-20 minutes. I don't know if it's on in the wintertime, but I'll be over here playing music in the park acoustically, sometimes even with a little amplification, and old little Ben here will start ding-donging. And one time a friend of mine now, at the time she was she was the figure of authority. Her name was Julie. And she came running across the street from that office building over there and came down and said, "Hey, you can't play music here in the park without a permit." And I was like, "Man, are you kidding me?" And she said, "No, why don't you walk back over here with me and I'll give you a permit and then I'll turn off the clock." And we've been friends forever since then. So, and she jams. She's a musician herself. A lot of musicians in Fairbanks, Alaska. You know, that's our thing. So much inspiration here. I mean, hold on, look at the river. That's our frozen river. I've been waiting. See up there? Not quite frozen under the bridge. You can still see open water. It's dangerous. So you don't really want to be walking around on that yet. But once the river freezes, I can get my bike out on there, and that's fun. That makes traveling so much faster, quicker, more scenic, if anything. So it's the majesty of the scenery of Fairbanks, Alaska. That's the courthouse. I try to stay away from there too. But you know, sometimes good things happen there. I was released from a contract through that building that was a pain in my ass for 20 years, and then poof, it was gone. So good things can come out of anything, you know. We forget that we need all of the portals, even the ones where the dirt comes out. Look at that sunrise. So yeah, Fairbanks, Alaska. I was gonna take you down to the archway. You ready? This is kind of an incline, so it's fun. But trying to figure out, do I have my front brake? Yeah, so my left hand does my front brake, so I'm not gonna have as much fun because I can't really get to my back brake. And you don't want to use your front brake when you're stopping from a really fast downhill. It sends you over the handlebars or something silly like that. Anyway, I got a case for my phone. It'll be fine. And if I get damaged, I'm designed to heal myself. Have a self. You want to go over the bridge? Okay, we'll go over the bridge. So this is a bridge that crosses the Chena River. We'll take a look down into the Chena River. I'll show you what it looks like. In my mind, rivers are women. Rivers are feminine. That they represent that aspect of a landscape. Oh. We receive so much. Oh, there's footprints down there. They don't look peopleish. I'd guess they were... What would be out on that ice? right now. Some kind of fox, maybe. There's the Doyon building. It's not sure what that is. I think it's a native corporation. They do a lot for the native folks here. Oh, look at that sky. Oh, look, people are starting to emerge. But anyway, there's our beautiful frozen river. Oh, yeah, and that sound, you hear it? That's me walking. Walking has a sound up here that's different. Stuff on something. There we go. Oh, I'll show you the water over here. Still a little open water where it's warm along the edge there. The Chena River, Fairbanks, Alaska. Anyway, we're gonna roll back down the bridge. I'm gonna ride the bike. There we go. So this pathway goes through the park. I'm pretty sure the snow is at least packed down on it. Ooh, I'm going a little fast. It's okay, I got studs. Hey, there's no overnight camping, just so you know. No alcoholic beverages allowed. Just so you know. No snow machines. But this dude is not. Somebody went tearing through here with a snow machine. That's crazy. Anyway, it shouldn't matter. I've got this idea about this area. See how this is? You got some little rolling village park stuff going. It's really pretty. And you got the river on this side and a path going through. And I'm thinking, man, in the summertime, this should, I think all year long, because they could pull it off. I'm not going to talk about it. That's for another thing. My ideas for this area that could improve it and make it really wonderful for everybody and draw in tourism. This tree right here is a tamarack. It's one of the few conifers that loses its needles in the winter. Still losing them. There's another one. Tamarack. Now this one, I can get this one with the sun behind it. Watch this, you'll love it. Ready? Oh yeah, right there. So yeah, it's got all those little tamarack pine cones on it. It's a pretty tall one too. So we're coming up to the arch and my hand's pretty cold, which is cool. Because I can swap hands at the arch, I think, is what I'm going to do. And the arch is a portal. I was there last night, remember? Anybody who tuned in last night saw me sitting in front of this. And now, as I enter this way, it's facing towards, I'll be facing towards Denali and with my back to the river. Looks like there's some big footprints leading down. So here's the arch. Oops. Rear brakes. I gotta have some rear brakes. So there it is. It's a bunch of moose antlers. And right now they're kind of covered in snow. But they look cool. And then you got the sun rising behind it. And you can't really see Denali, but it's back there beyond that big giant tree. If you go through the portal this way, it's for adventure. And if you go through the other way, it's for wisdom. And you got to go all the way down to the river for that. So plenty of adventure going on in my life right now. I think I'll just go through the portal as far as the bike rack, turn around. Oh, there it is. And we'll go through the moose antler portal again. Whew. And we'll go down to the river. Yeah, music Dave will catch his breath. Feels good though, I've been needing some exercise. Doo-doo. So there, we're heading towards the Chena River. Boom, right in. No overnight camping, it says. Oh. There we go. And straight down, hold on. Ooh, look at the size of those footprints. Massive. You guys might not see him. Hold on, let me see if I can. He was walking downriver, you see. So, let me see. See the little footprints going right there? Okay, if you follow them out, you'll see a impression right there. And then you follow it back to the boom, there's another step. Boom, there's another step. Boom, there's another step. Ooh, we must have stumbled. But anyway, so he was a pretty big one. I want to say about 18, 20 feet tall. Probably came through here last night. Can't believe I didn't catch him in the podcast or in the video for us. But, or her, I don't know. Sometimes the females are bigger than the males. But only reason that a Sasquatch would be walking down this river this time of year right now is if it was completely white, if it was, abominable snowman Yeti type style. So here I'll compare it to some other footprints. Like, I don't know if you can see those down there. Those little teeny ones. Yeah. That's a mouse. You can tell a lot about what's going on in the wintertime by the tracks. You can't see a lot of that in the summertime. So wow, we've been through the Antler Arch and down to the Chena River. That's a little island out there. I guess I can't zoom in or anything as much as I'd like to. I haven't been able to zoom with my camera here, but I'll figure it out. I think some of the skyscapes and things that are coming through really nice, and it's a really peaceful place to stand. Now you come down here to this part of the river for wisdom. You go through the portal and you stand here on a Sunday morning, which I'm gonna do. Probably not here on the camera. I'm gonna take some personal time and reflect on the knowledge that I've been able to practice successfully for this many centuries, and try and process some of it into wisdom that I can pass along. Not just wisdom that I can operate, but wisdom that I can pass to you. Have a great morning wherever you are. This is what it's like in Fairbanks, Alaska.